Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your love reading for this month of April. Sagittarius, today we're going to be picking up cards and seeing what kind of messages will come through for you when it comes to your love life, okay? So take whatever resonates with you, Sag, and what does not, please leave it to the universe, all right? Not all the messages will be perfectly fitting your life at this moment, but some of them will spark light and guidance and what you've been living, okay, or you're going to be living soon. So Sagittarius, before we start our reading, I want to invite you to leave a beautiful strong like and a hype in this reading, because this helps a lot our engagement here in YouTube, our small community. So I count with you in this energy of exchange, all right? And at the end, if you feel like this message was meaningful to you, subscribe, become part of our inner circle. I would love to have you here. All right, Sag? So let's start your reading. Taking a moment to tune in into the energy for your love life in April, please, for Sagittarius. What is coming from them when it comes to love, relationship? What do they need to know? Sagittarius, as you can see, I am not at home, so I'm traveling still, and I will be for a few weeks. So we're not in our coven, in our cave, in our sanctuary, but I hope you like the setup for today. So let's cut this in 3 and then in 2. And I feel like doing like a reading in the cross, like 4 cards at a time for each message we're gonna be pulling, okay, Sagittarius? For Sag, please. What I like about shuffling the cards for you today, Sagittarius, which is already inviting an energy like a fluidity, is something is like, yeah, it's smooth, it's flowing on your love life, all right? The first card, we have the Fox. The Fox for you, Sag, wow. Interesting card, because, well, I'm gonna pull up more cards. Oh, beautiful. 7 Paths of Destiny. It's not really a moment for you to be acting, Sagittarius, a moment for you to contemplate the options that you have regarding love, all right? This leading energy is telling you that the options that you're going to be having, that you're having right now in terms of love, could be because you are already in a relationship and you're going to let this unfold in different directions, or because you're searching for someone and there are different people out there for you. So I'm feeling here there's going to be a lot of people, like really more than one, more than 2, people that are interesting, that bring up different things, different threads. So it's not a moment for you to just simply make a choice regarding where you want to take a relationship or situationship, or which person you're going to choose. It's really a moment for you to stay observant, all right? Because another energy I'm picking right here is that this is quite of a, it's not an intense, unmanageable energy, but it's an intense when it comes to everything is flowing together at the same time towards your direction. So that can feel like, wow, a very exciting, actually, Sagittarius. So I'm picking up this energy of excitement. And also at the end of the deck, I have the heart here, which means that this is going to be making you feel infatuated, excited, in love, all right? If you're not feeling like that already, all right? For those that do not identify with the message, I'm also hearing here like that you might find one person later on, or you have found this person, that display a lot of the qualities that you would like to have in a partner, for example, okay? So if you, I feel that this is coming towards you, this kind of energy, all right? So what else? Let's close our cross. I really like this kind of readings, and I do them intuitively, the way I play my spreads. And usually Sagittarius, when my intuition guides me to do this like cross readings, it's really because it's talking about a cycle, all right? So let's try to understand here. One more card and then, all right, the page. All right, I understand. So with the page here, Sagittarius, I'm not picking up a negative energy or energy of a player necessarily. I'm picking up an energy of a person that is really enjoying, is really infatuated by the adventure itself. Nevertheless, why the fox complements this 4-card spread, what I will be showing, let me share this with you. I think it's so powerful also if you can see this the way, more or less the way it is here. All right. So that's the way, the fox in the top, 7 paths in the side, and here I have the heart. It could be that I do feel that this, in the majority of the cases, guy is going to be talking about your energy, all right, more than anyone. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, okay? It is important to stay observant, and before any choice, before any sort of judgment regarding a person that might come or a person that is present in your life. Now, ask yourself, is this a cycle that is repeating right now? Where I have a bunch of opportunities, I feel extremely excited, and then it's just over. It's like, or is this something really concrete? And if so, then you take the next step of judging, like, who is arriving, all right? Who is on your energy, you know? Are they compatible, you know, with who I want to be, who I want to become also in the future? So I'm picking up this very positive energy of love. Something is coming towards you, Sagittarius, all right? It's just, once more, it's like not just one person. Let's keep on moving with your reading to try to understand it. One more message that I forgot to say is that, Sagittarius, for some of you, it is a man, all right? A man, and it might be a younger man, okay? Younger than you, okay? Younger than you coming, and then this person is really like so knowledgeable. They're so resourceful. They're so, I don't know, I'm picking up an energy, I'm hearing something like multiplicity, you know, like they're just like very, very intriguing. I think this is the energy. And it is important, if so, Sagittarius, if you're like dealing with someone, a younger man, this is very specific, not for everybody, then please be observant, all right? Let first this person arrives and see like if they are a player or not, okay? Why am I telling you this? Because I'm picking up an energy that sometimes you might be thinking like too good to be true, too good to be truth. So if you identify with this, too good to be true, is this person like that? It is too good to be true. If you kind of connect with this, then just stay observant and let them show you, or let him show you that this is really good and true, okay? Before taking any decisions about being in a relationship with this person or not. And just one more thing, this might take a while for you to find out. I'm picking up in something like 7 months, 7 weeks. It's really like the number 7 coming through with it. Maybe in 7 weeks you might be meeting a person like that. All right, Sagittarius, just a very important message because this came super strong on my intuition. What else? For my fire clan, Sag. All right. I have one card falling, Gypsy Baron. Another one, eggs. Good news, Sagittarius, you are in trouble. But it's good trouble, but it's trouble. Yes, beginning of the Gypsy Society. It is so funny how this message jumps like, again, 7 paths of destiny. Look, Sagittarius, I have the Gypsy Baron and I have the eggs right away. What is this telling me, Sagittarius? Because what you already having arriving is not enough. There's more coming. I see 2 people on your path. Like first this bunch of people that arrives, and then one person, and this time it's not a younger person, it's an older person, okay? Might be a Capricorn, Earth, could be Taurus as well, okay? Could be Virgo as well. But I'm really like Taurus and Capricorn, okay? If not Sagittarius, they are very, could be an older woman as well, very like a bit serious in the way they behave, but deep down they are kind of like rooted and open as well, but it takes a while to break through this person, all right? So in the middle of this crazy amount of people surrounding you and wanting to interact with you, wanting to make you fall in love with them, I see a person here that is more close, that is less accessible at the beginning. Nevertheless, they represent a very interesting, intriguing energy, an energy of new beginning for you. This could be because they represent a completely different kind of energy, person type, arriving towards your path that you didn't imagine yourself with, all right? So you might be dealing in the middle of all these people, you might say, okay, but this person here has nothing to do with me, but you find an interest, all right? For those that are already in a relationship or situationship, it could be that you're finding yourself kind of caught up in an energy that is so the opposite of yours, okay? Nevertheless, I see Sagittarius that they come with good intentions, they know what they want, okay? This person, they know what they want. They want something new. They want to build something together. And it is super interesting because I am also picking up the energy of 7 weeks and 7 months with this. All right, so it is very interesting, and I will ask the cards why this number is coming so like rooted in this reading specifically. All right, and I will explain you also why this number is so strong in spirituality as well. Nevertheless, it's quite interesting. Let me ask for more clarification, please. More for Sagittarius. I have the healer here. You know what I'm hearing, Sagittarius? This person might represent a very, not represent necessarily, but they might help and bring a big transformation in your life. What am I seeing? I'm seeing a Sagittarius that is becoming more rooted, a Sagittarius that is becoming more determined, a Sagittarius that is becoming more consistent. Okay, so this person brings this energy together with them. What am I feeling also, Sagittarius? I'm feeling like that this is something that, as we naturally speak about, you might say, oh, this is so not me, but this does not take any energy away from you. This doesn't drain. Being like that, entering this vibration, okay, it is very that doesn't take away from you. So that's why the healer is here. It comes as a transformative energy, not like I need to heal you or I need to fix you. No, quite the contrary. They come here to kind of help you grow. So in the middle of this this crowd, Sagittarius, this this wolf pack that is coming towards you to want you, to love you, to care for you, there's a person, you know, that that could mean something interesting for you. All right, let's understand how does the Sagittarius, I don't know, I'm feeling like just asking for cards. Sorry, Sag, this is a little bit intriguing for me, and also I feel that as I pull cards for you, as I do your reading, there is this excitement coming, but also this, I don't know, you know, why is this here? So it's very interesting. I'm gonna keep them here, okay, and I'm going to ask more about this person. Tell me more about this person. Please clarify. And again, Sagittarius, I have the beginning of the Gypsy Society returning. Sagittarius, one thing that I'm talking about, like, don't, if you really like this person, if you really see this energy arriving, don't play with this energy. Don't be so, I was going to be, don't be so Sagittarius on them, but just like, make sure you want this energy on your life, because this is a kind of energy, a man or a woman, that they know what they want. And if they feel insecure, if they feel like that you don't give them solid ground to step, they will withdraw from you. Okay, Sagittarius, that's why they move slow. All right, they might be moving slow, and and it is because they do not think about just the present moment. They're always planning. It's like, oh, if I'm going to invest in Sagittarius, it's because I see a future with them. All right, Sagittarius. So it is very important that you stay observant. So I really like how the fox presents itself in the beginning of your spread, and within a positive energy, a positive message. It's like, be aware, you know, be careful, you know, don't open this door if you don't really mean to stay. Okay, Sag, please, really don't, because they are serious. I see good energy on them. The fox, I'm sorry guys, the snake, there's a blockage here. What is the challenge? What is the unseen challenge in the blockage in this connection? Ooh, wow, 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 wow. Intuition, Sagittarius. And I feel it's very actually literal, like the kind of energy I'm picking up here, because it came upside down. What am I feeling? This person is not so intuitive, all right? And you are a person, Sag, that you like to feel. You like to feel. I'm picking up a Sagittarius that you like to let things flow, you know, feel the energy, feel the fire burning, and you're going to feel also, or not, Sag. For some of you, you're going to feel this energy coming, you're going to recognize what I'm telling you here, and you're going to say, this is not for me. And that's okay if it's not for you, okay? Because now you know how this person is and what this person wants, okay? And if you're not ready for that, once more, don't play with the energy, all right? Because they rather you to be honest with you about what you can give them in the present, and the door will always be open, Sag, with this person, because they value that. Nevertheless, if you're not, they're going to amputate you. They're not going to give you second chances. Within the chance or honesty, so the door is open, so we can maturely create a relationship, all right? So they're not very intuitive, and that could be a little bit hard for you, both, you know, especially in this beginning where two opposites energies are like trying to connect. So opposites do attract, you know, they can be complementary. And something is popping up on my mind, Sag, is like, do I value the difference between us? So really like interesting. So this could be the challenge. They're not being so intuitive, being more rational, being more like saying and doing more than dreaming, longing, and let us see. All right, Sag? One more thing, picking up here in the message, if you're already with this person on your energy, this could be creating a little bit of conflict, or maybe not allowing the situation to progress, okay? Let's see what is the future holding for you both here. Should I? One more card, actually, and then I'm going to take your reading to the extent. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pick up a card, energy. Sorry, Sag, I just hit the microphone. It's a bit of a new setup since I'm traveling, so I forgot that my little, it's like a rat. It has a little thing. It's here. And then later on, I will be taking your reading to the extent. All right, Sag, I will leave the link down below for those that want to navigate to the extent and know more. We're going to see the future outcome of this relationship, the way you see this relationship, what this relationship can bring, has a lesson, has a blessing for you in the future. We're gonna really delve, okay? But for now, last card, just to give you a closing energy, all right? Otherwise, the reading is gonna be super long. The humble pigeon. All right, Sag. Interesting that this card is coming as a closing. It's really important to be careful, because there is an alert here about not getting hurt, all right? We will understand this in the extent more for those that want to come, all right, guys? Nevertheless, I think it could relate initially to this opposite, to be such a big opposites and not be able to connect, okay? So, of course, it is important to be observant about, do I cherish those differences? You know, do I find them like nourishing, right? So there is this alert, but we're going to deep dive into this in the extent. Sag, thank you so much for coming for this reading. This is your love reading. Many of you have asked for it, so I brought it for you. And Sag, let me know in the comments how this resonates with you, all right? And subscribe, like this video, share with those that you feel that have like, yeah, are meant to be here as well. And if you're joining Extend, I see you there. Thanks, Sag. Bye-bye.